yeah, one of those mornings where you're out on your own, sounds of nature, red deer, horses. I've seen some wild boar. So yeah, it's just a very nice morning. Welcome to a new video. I'm back in the same area where I recorded my last video, and as you can see I got my headlamp up, so it's really dark. I'm walking in the forest on my own, and yeah, I just love all these sounds, all these birds. I'm actually a little bit early, but yeah, hopefully it will be a nice sunrise. It was blue sky with some clouds in it, so it would be nice for a nice sunrise, but I don't think there's any fog. I'm actually hoping that there is still a little bit of pink heather. Yeah, these last 2 weeks after I recorded my last video, yeah, it was just the temperatures here were tropical and there was not a single drop of rain. So I think the chances of fog are almost zero, and yeah, the chances of the heather being blown out of burn off are yeah, really big. So yeah, let's see if we can yeah, find a nice spot. I actually parked the car on a different parking lot than I usually do, because I just wanted to yeah, access the area from a different angle. So when I never started out on this this particular area, so I think I have to go this way. So let's see if this will bring some nice shots. So every now and then I just have to look on my phone, because I just don't know the area through to the header from this parking lot. So normally the parking lot I always take just brings me right to the side of the header, but from this parking lot I have to walk yeah, quite a bit through the forest. But yeah, so I use my yeah, my maps on my phone just to see where I'm going. So I hope you are going to be able to see this. There's no use in getting the camera out because it's still way too dark. But right in front of me there's a group of male red deer standing on the road, and they are just looking at me thinking, what's this idiot doing here? But yeah, I actually have to pass them, so that's a shame, because I actually don't want to disturb them, but this is the only way up there to the header. Yeah, they are walking the other way now, so let me show you, hopefully you can see it. I try to walk a little bit closer. It's a beautiful animal. There's the second one. Beautiful. That's why I love these early mornings. I can hear some more cracks on the left of me here. So there, I think there are more around. It would be nice if one of these big deers was standing in the pink heather. But I don't think we are that lucky. Oh wow, they're standing here. It's actually pretty tempting to try and get the camera out. So I did get out the camera, used the 40-150 lens, f2.8, and I got some quick shots of them. They are at ISO 3200, so they won't be really usable. But yeah, I just love it as a memory. They have this really big, I don't even know how you call it in English. They're horns. They are not horns, I know that, but that's what I'm calling it for now. So I'm actually at the edge of the header now, and it's a beautiful pink orange sky in front of me. So let's get up this hill here and just see if we can find some nice images here. So I made it up to the hill and to the edge of the header, and yeah, it's a stunning view, but I just don't really like the view from this point. It's not a really nice view. So I'm gonna walk around here and see if we can find something more. But there's one thing that I can tell you, that this header has suffered a lot from the heat. If I look now, the sun isn't up yet, but it just looks a little bit orange or red, brown. There are some pink spots in it, but just doesn't look like much. So yeah, let's see if we can find a nice pink area. I think it's best to search for some pieces that are in the shade. But it's going to be difficult, I think. So I actually found myself walking way further to the place where I usually start than I would have wanted to, but there was just not a nice sight on that side. There were all trees in the front, but yeah, sometimes you got an idea that just doesn't work. But I was just right on time here for sunrise, so look behind me. But it's actually really difficult because there's no fog or anything, so immediately some flares got into the lens, and yeah, I had to cut off the sun, and it's quite a shame because there are some nice clouds above here that were lit up pretty nicely, but I just zoomed in on a part on the bottom, and then yeah, made use of this golden light that was coming in. It's actually looking a little bit like the picture I took last time I was here, but just totally different conditions. So I hope this is working out. There's a little tree over here, and that looks quite nice. So I'm gonna walk around it from here and just find a place where I can shoot it without a disturbing background, because I like the way this little birch tree is lit up by the sun. But yeah, this header is just a shame. It's just I think it was probably just a couple of days that it was okay, but it's never been good this year. So yeah, let's hope this dry weather is over soon, and that nature will get some more water, because it definitely needs it. So this is the composition I found. You can see that this golden light is coming from up here into the picture, lighting up those trees at the bottom, and you can see a little bit of header here is turning a little bit of a gold color, but because it's not purple, it just yeah, becomes yeah, something different. I don't know, but it's not the best looking thing. But yeah, let's take this image. I've put it on bracketing, so it's taking 5 shots. I'm focusing on those trees. F11. yeah, that's it. Nothing more to it. And then hopefully one of those exposures is right, or maybe I'll blend them all together to one HG shot. I will see, but now I'm gonna look at that little tree over there. I think I found a nice composition here. I've got the 40 to 150 lens on. It's at f11 now, but I'll take another one, f2.8. I'm bracketing all the shots, so they're at yeah, the exposure is until one stop down and one stop up, so that's why it's taking 5 pictures. And I just know that there's the right one is in there somewhere, so let me show you this composition. You can see I put this tree on the left side here. Oh, what's this? On this side. And it's just being side lit from that side. You see a little bit of lit up patches on those hills. And I just love how this background is still in the shade. And just this tree isn't. So that's really nice. So if you put it on bracketing, you see you get just 5 different exposures all the time. So I got 5 different exposures. I've got one at f2.8, one at f11. So I'll put one in the middle, f8 I think. So there's just not much that you can do wrong here. ISO 200 to reduce the noise. And yeah, nice. So I actually found another nice composition, and yeah, let me try to show you this. Yeah, if you look, you can see the sun is coming from up here with some golden light. This foreground is actually yeah, very nice pink in colors, and I just love these layers going to the back. And yeah, the top of these hills are all lit up, and the rest is in shade, so it's actually quite a nice there's quite a nice depth to this picture. I'm just focusing on this front hill here, f11, bracketing the shots. Not much you can do wrong here, just look at home if anything worked out, but I'm sure it will. So I just found something pretty nice, so let me show you. There's a group of horses on this hill here, but yeah, they are in the middle of the sunlight there, and actually everything around it is in the shade, so I'm making it quite a dark picture. I hope you can see that on this piece of film, but yeah, because that part is lit up, you can very beautifully darken the rest of it in Lightroom, and then it just looks like these horses are yeah, just in the only patch of light that is there. So I don't know if this shot's going to work. It's pretty far away, and yeah, the horses weren't looking up or anything, so there are actually more horses walking into the frame right now, so I'll try to shoot another one. Oh, and that was the light. So the sun is now behind behind the cloud. So the shot is gone. It was just a couple of seconds that that the shot was there. So hopefully this will work out. So I just discovered something about this OM-1 that I didn't know before, because yeah, I don't use bracketing all that much, but apparently when you shoot in bracketing and you look back to your picture, every time I push back 3 stops and I'm thinking, hey, it only took 3 images, but I set it to 5 images. But when you use the bracketing mode and you push the playback button, it always shows your first exposure, so the one you set on, and then 2 to the left are the darker ones and 2 to the right are the brighter ones. So you have to shift to the left and the right, and it's not, hey, this is the last picture and put backwards. So there are images in the front and the back of the one you see first when you push the playback button. So that's something to keep in mind. So I found another image here that I really like. Let me show you on the camera here. This is a 16:9, but I'm actually taking it 4/3. But as you can see, there's this road rolling to the left, or of the frame, and on the top left corner there's a sort of a lookout platform. And yeah, I just love how these greens are lit up by the sun, and all the pink is in the shade, and some of these hills are lit up. So I think this is a really nice composition here, and I'm very happy with this one. So that's the thing, I always tell myself I only need 1 shot to make a day like this worth it, but even there's almost no one around. I think there was only one other photographer that I noticed in the far back there, but it's just one of those mornings where you're out on your own, sounds of nature, red deer, horses, I've seen some wild boar. So yeah, it's just a very nice morning. And sometimes if you don't have any pictures at all, these mornings are worth it also. It's just always keep in mind that you have to enjoy nature. That's the most important. If you don't enjoy nature anymore, there's no need in practicing nature photography. At least that's my opinion. So I just found a shot. I'm not 100% sure of it, if it's really something, but if you look in the background here, a little bit over there, there's this S-curved road, and there are trees to the left, to the right, a bit of heather in the foreground, and this path just disappears into those trees. And at the moment I was shooting it, this girl walked down from the heather onto that path. So I actually used her. She was in the light, and I don't know, there was some side light falling in, and I just noticed it, and maybe it's something. I've got one without the girl and one with the girl, and she was walking away from me, so I hope she doesn't mind that I will use her silhouette in this image. But yeah, let's see if this turns out right. If it did, then here's the shot. I just found this little boardwalk over here in the forest, and yeah, I actually quite like it. There's a little S-curve in it, and yeah, those ferns down here, those greens and yellows and a bit of orange, and also this birch tree here has some yellow leaves. It's quite a nice image. It's a bit messy in the back there, but I walked around a couple of times to see if there's anything interesting or anything I'm not seeing at the moment. But I just like the composition from where you're watching right now, and I took one a horizontal one and one vertical one. Just leading this in the background, I've got a little bit more space to the left, which I'm not sure if it is the best idea, but yeah, I just like it. So if this works out, then here's the image. So I think I will end the video here. There's not much light left. The sun just disappeared behind this cloud, and in the beginning sometimes it popped through, but yeah, it hasn't been out there for half an hour. So I'm gonna walk into the forest the way I came into this area, and maybe I can shoot some deer there, but I don't know yet. If it does, then I'll show you the pictures after this. But yeah, I think not the best morning, but still a couple of nice images worth coming out here for. And yeah, I just enjoyed myself. A really nice, quiet morning, and yeah, what more do you want? So I think the header season is over, so I have to think what I'm going to do with my next videos. But it won't be long until we're going into autumn, and all these trees will be shifting colors, and then a whole new, yeah, how do you say that? A whole new box of ideas can be opened. So I want to thank you all for watching. Yeah, if you didn't subscribe yet, then please push the subscribe button and the thumbs up button if you like it. There's also a little notification bell. If you push it, then you will get a message when I release my next video. I always release videos on Sundays, and yeah, I hope you like them. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now, and see you then.